Hi, hello and welcome everybody. You are watching Rate a Game, a little show in which we play games from itch.io's recent tab and also give them some honest feedback. Okay, as a little bit of a word of an introduction, I wanted to apologize for a little bit of a quiet sound of my voice in the previous video. I only noticed that in post-production. I'm not going to re-record that because I wanna give you, my honest, genuine first reaction. There'll be pretty much no point in replaying the games and forcing myself to feel, quote unquote, the feelings that those games invoke in me once again. So yeah, this time I'm sure that I will be louder, so that you could understand what on earth I'm saying. Our first entry for today is Tilevania Prototype by Trevor Stevenson. Okay, Mr. Stevenson, let's see what you've made. The project was created as a gameplay prototype to explore player movements, physics and behavior, level progression, collectibles, basic combat and UI system. There's another prototype that may receive updates. Sure, built as a part of personal gameplay portfolio. It was published 2 hours ago. A platformer. Okay, let's see what you've got here. Also another. Also, before we begin, once again, make instructions for the game inside the game. That's what the games are for. Descriptions aren't for controls and instructions. They are to provide an interesting, description about what the game's about, to hook the player, to interest him into actually trying out your production. So, but okay, never mind, this is a prototype. We can kind of forgive that. Let's go. Oh. Okay, so... This was a skill. Oh no, I have... Oh. Okay, you know what? That was on purpose. Let's just say that this was on purpose. Okay, so the doors are okay. Once more. Oh. Okay. Oh, there's no way we're getting out of here. Oh, come on. Oh no! Oh no, I have to start over. Okay, let's go. It's good that there wasn't that far in the game. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm freaking dumb. Who's remember to fix it. Of course, given that it wasn't intended. Also, the sound going back to but yeah, those are just details, right? Those are little details that don't really matter. More? Okay. I'm not going for that one. I'm sorry, I am not. And also, speaking of points, the placement is really good as of now. This one, I can... all of them are possible. They seem possible at the first glance. Just a little bit hard, which is good. Just the points shouldn't look like they are, you know, impossible to get. Yeah, completely. Great. So let's continue. Also, we have different variants of enemies and colors, and we have them act differently, so that it's not just the cosmetic. I can jump from here. Okay. Oh, really? Okay, shoot. Okay. Shoot. And I... definitely going to... Oh, come on! You blind jack. What? What? You blind? What the hell? As soon as it hits the wall, okay, if I die one more time, I will die. Oh. Okay, we're still... Okay, no, that's... I'm not sure if that was intended, but I don't think that's an issue. What? It rests, I swear to freaking God. I do look a lot like a game journalist right now, don't I? Okay, let's cut that level. Of course, I'm gonna go there. If I die because of the hitbox here, the Spike's hitbox should be maybe not able to hit me when I'm falling down here. Make it maybe camera zoom, please, again. Thank you. It is a movie. Anyway, starting with the different part. Ending right before the bridge starts. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Excuse me. Man. What the fuck? Oh, now I just... Oh, fuck me, man. Okay. No, I'm committing suicide. I'm committing fucking suicide. Okay, so here we are back with free light. Greed must take the better of me, that I may complete this accursed level. Jam. Damn. When you're cloudy. This isn't the high score, but I'm definitely not going for the high score. Yeah, the only coin I missed was that the first level when you have to jump around the cloud. How fast? When I go on let us end. Okay. Well. Okay, so what I wanted to say about this game. Graphics are nice. The animations were really, really fluid. The animations were really, really well done. And also, music was also good. It's, you know, just your standard platformer. Nothing fancy. At least not yet. Maybe if you have some crazy ideas for enemies, for obstacles, for any other mechanic, go ahead. Make your game stand out of the crowd. I can't wait to see that. But yeah, going back to speaking of what we already have. But yeah, going back to talking about what is already here. As I already said, maybe have enemies have different variants depending on their color. So maybe, I don't know, the yellow one charges at you when it sees you. The green one can jump to make you. The green one can jump so that it's impossible to jump above him, etc., etc. Physics, jumping, basic controls, those are all fine. Also the life system wasn't that bad when it's just, you know, 3 levels, but if there gonna be more, yeah, checkpoints would be nice, or at least being able to restore your lives by, I don't know, something by finding a 1-up or something else. Yeah, also those issues with the door sound effects and enemies not spawning back when you respawn. That also goes for the coins. I'm not sure if this was intentional, but it gives the player a bit of an advantage, especially with the coins. Right when you die after picking it up, you don't really have to go back to the actual level after collecting the coin, if you know what I mean. You can just die and still have it in your possession. Last thing, the hitboxes. They sometimes hitboxes of both spikes and water were a bit too big, I think, as there were times where I would get to the ledge, when I would get to the end of the platform, right next to a pond of water, and I wasn't even able to jump. I just died instantly without even touching water, maybe with 1 pixel of my foot, but that's it. Or maybe for the water, lower it down a bit. So for the water, maybe lower it down so that it's not at the same height as the rest of the platform. And for the spikes, maybe only make hitboxes on the sharp end, like on them, because that'll be quite challenging to pull off. You know what? Actually, no. Forget it. Don't do that much to spikes. Spikes are fine as they are, now that I think about it. Just in that one death trap, when you had to, well, actually didn't have to jump down, but yeah, in that place, the spikes colliders just killed me before I was able to jump down the freaking hole. That definitely shouldn't happen, because well, I didn't technically touch them. So yeah, in that one place, definitely make them a little small and not touch the wall. And also the death trap. I'm thinking about whether that's a good idea. I mean, it's just a way to throw players a bit, or maybe it's because I'm not greedy and didn't think about going for the coin because I didn't care for them after a moment. Yeah, about the death trap. I like how you use the coin as a way to actually point to the player where you're supposed to go. What I don't like about the next segment of actually going after the coin and dropping down was that it was a blind jump. I had no idea that I could die there, and I think it was evident from my reaction. Yeah. Never ever make blind jumps in platformers like this. They are just frustrating, and especially if on the other side of the jump there's an obstacle or an enemy or something that could just evaporate you. So yeah, that's all I had to say. Really nice of you to share your prototypes with other people. Definitely go for it. Your level design is mostly great, except for that blind jumps I just mentioned. Yeah, definitely you have room to improve, but you're on the right track to make something incredible. So as always, as usual, keep up the good work. I'm fairly certain that we have time for yet another game. Here we have KACIPBARA. You're a chicken farmer, and one day something unexpected occurs. A short horror game. The Born. That's a star.exe. Adventure, Unity Banter Gym. It's a comedy. A creepy comedy. A dark comedy. Damn. Can't wait to see it then. But yeah, let's see. Let's see what this one's about. This time, instead of spiders, we have chickens. How cool is that? Okay, so here we are in the game. A nice little farm. Let's see what Bad Cat Games has in store for us. Let's begin. Day 1. I need to feed my chickens. chicken food from... Okay. Oh. It's a little small there. Actually. For a moment I thought that we were just sleeping on a mattress. What's the floor? Oh. Chicken food from the barn. Where is the barn though? The dude's really poor. He has just 2 tables and 2 chairs. Dang it. You can't go anywhere here. Usually this looks like some prison bars, honestly. Okay. Okay. Ah, so I need to on the handle, right? No. Okay, never mind. We just go. Close the door behind us. Oh, those are the chickens. Here are the chickens. Hello, my chickens. Why are you shaking, my chickens? Damn. Oh, scarecrow. Good old scarecrow. What am I planting here? Never mind. Okay, E. Okay, I think that's... You know, a hitbox to interact with the door should be an entire door, on the entire door, instead of just a small portion of it. It's kind of frustrating. Okay, let us continue. Scarecrow number 2. Hello, mister. This is a bucket, and I'm filling it with grain. Nice. E. Okay. Nice sky. I like it. And okay, how do I feed you guys? Are you sure you're okay? Wait, how do I feed the chickens? Hello? Chicken? I'm here to... oh. Okay. Damn. I see some favorism here. This one's definitely disliked by the main character. But okay, let us return the buckets to the barn. Okay. I think I need to rest in the cabin now. Is that a capybara? Oh, yeah, that is a capybara. Hello. Are you lost, little one? What do you mean you have a grain? No, I do have food for you, Mr. Capybara. I'm not sure if you can eat that, but I do have food. I can't pick up the bucket. I can't feed the capybara. No. No, I do wanna feed you. Okay. He's just standing there, menacing. Okay. Hard work of feeding chickens. What is that noise tonight? Check the window. Is it gonna be capybara? It's a hungry capybara, you know? Oh! What is that? It's the Shadow Man! so creepy. Oh my god, oh my fucking... Dude. Okay. Okay, maybe I'll be quiet for now. Let us continue. That is so creepy. What the fuck? What? Was that as usual? Was that was that intentional? Was me falling out of bounds intentional? Did I miss a weird jump scare because of falling out of bounds? Or was falling out of bounds a jump scare? As it's... what the hell happened? Okay, let's continue. The Shadow Man is more. That's good news, I guess. Why can't I go in these rooms? Or maybe I'm just not hitting the hitbox. No, that's not it. I just intended those. A bummer. Okay. Huh? Why are there fewer chickens? I need to check now. Check the chickens. Check on the chickens. See, you didn't feed the capybara, so the capybara got mad and called the Shadow Man. Shadow Man invaded your dreams, gave you nightmares, and took 2 other chickens. This is, you know, karma. Karma always strikes back. They told it. Could it be this capybara that ate my chickens? Whatever. What do you mean, whatever? You lost 2 chickens. You can't say whatever. You lost 2 chickens. You can't just say whatever. It's what? Look. This protagonist earns the award of the dumbest freaking farmer ever. Oh my god. Okay, let's close the door. Actually, before I do, what's behind our house? Ah, so this room's just empty. Like, I know it's just a small detail, but maybe some more furniture in the house. And why include doors to room you can't enter, especially when they're empty? And why give the player the ability to see that they're empty? Just put anything, I don't know, a carpet, a bookshelf, whatever. Just don't make it empty. Because this guy looks like he doesn't even have a kitchen. I don't know what he eats. It's the grains that he feeds to chickens. I don't know. Just... yeah, I know there's just details, but devil's in the details. You can make a actual convincing setting, world, if it doesn't make sense. How do you feel? How do I feel? E. There's one chicken and the second chicken. They are gone now. Capybara ate them. Or maybe had Shadow Man take them away. In the cabin now. Can I rest here? Why do I need to rest in the cabin? Why is the cabin so special that you need to include it in saying that you need to rest in? What the fuck? What was that? Was that Capybara of the Shadow Man? I genuinely didn't see. Where am I? You're in your fucking farm. You're a chicken. I'm sorry, what the fuck? What? Hello, Capybara. Eve. Because you're a chicken, I think. We're planning something. Now go sit at the table first. What the hell? We are actually planning our revenge. Revenge? Yeah. Because you didn't give us food. Now you will become our food. What is all this nonsense? Sibo. But before that, you may ask for your last meal. Wow, you're so kind. Dude, what am I playing even? What is this game? Give me 2 buckets of fried chicken, okay? Of course not. Enough talking. You shall be executed now. Prepare thyself. Oh no. 2. There's a fucking firing squad.
God, you got me jumping like.
I have questions. Yeah, it definitely was for fun. My real horror game is still in development. I will do, buddy. Okay, I do like that. Too many changes to it. It's a creepy part. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, what an experience. I'm at a loss of words. Give me a second. Then it's okay. Yeah, I've already said most of the things during my playthrough of this one. Yeah, this game was made for fun. I can forgive most of the things that they've pointed out, like the house and the farm having not that many details. They don't have to, but as I said, they add to the atmosphere and credibility of your world. Um, as for the story, okay, I was playing this one with a mindset that you made this seriously. You made this to be an actual horror experience, etc., etc. But okay, as you said, in the end, this was made for fun, and I can definitely see the shit post energy. So okay, you are absolutely forgiven of the of that story and dialogues. Okay, of course. Um. mm, yeah, but some real critique. Uh, the hitboxes. The hitboxes to open, close doors and feed chickens. Uh, they should be bigger. They should be definitely bigger. Because as of now, they shouldn't be just a small portion of uh, of the object you're interacting, right? It should be the whole object for the doors, and for the chickens, maybe the entire area where you feed the chickens, or just the chicken could also be a hitbox. And also about the shaking chicken, I'm not sure what happened there. Like I have no idea what on earth happened with the chicken. I assume that they somehow got stuck in the terrain. Sorry. Um. Uh. Yeah. It wasn't a bother. It wasn't a bother. But you know, always nice to be free from stuff like that. But aside from that, yeah, it was a nice standard. Let's say. But yeah, aside from that, it was a nice PS6 styled experience. Well, definitely wasn't that much of a horror, honestly. It was just goofy shining hands of humanoid capybaras. Also that dream sequence. Uh, you know. Uh, Also, this is the second horror game I'm covering here, and the second one that well utilizes jump scares in some way. The problem is that this one reduces its entire horror value to just jump scares. Okay, I know this game was made for fun, but if you're labeling it as a horror experience, then I expect to be frightened, right? And if you're not giving any tension, just freaking jump scares, then I'm gonna be displeased. I'm gonna be very displeased. That's a cheap tactic that should be utilized as little as possible. There are better ways to scare the atmosphere, the uncertainty, the the dreads, the nervousness of the player when they have no idea what's going on with the chickens and they see a weird shadow figure in the distance that's not screaming at them at the next second. Let's build the tension a little bit and then let it drop. But okay, I I do forgive most of the things because it's a game made for fun. Uh, yeah, I can't wait to see your actual horror game after it develops. I'm sure it will be fantastic. Uh, yeah, after you improve this and that in terms of horror and then the hitboxes, so interaction with the environment. Alas, Thank you for sharing this with us. And as usual, keep up the good work, mate. Gonna just quickly add in to the collection, rate game, follow, and of course, rate. Rate. You are asking me to rate this as a horror game, in which I would give you 2 stars. But if I would rate this as an actual game, then let's make it 3 stars. Submit. And with that, I think our time here is up. Yeah, 2 games per episode is, I think, a good format for the show. So, we'll end here. Okay. So, see you in the next episode of Rate a Game. Rozdywka Fan signing off.